You asked me what drives me. The reason I don't hit snooze in the morning is the love of my teammates. What are the things I need to be working on to perform at my highest level? What do my teammates need out of me for us to function as a team together?
Hello, Canada. And those of you watching around the world, it's the CFL Eastern Final, the Hamilton Tiger Cats, to advance here to the nation's capital to take on the Ottawa Red Blacks.
You know, when you're younger, you know, the fire burns bright and hard, and it's, you know, pedal to the metal. How hard can I work? I gotta grind myself to a pulp every day and be super exhausted every day and wake up and do the exact same thing tomorrow.
It was about the team today. You know, I know a lot of people give the quarterback credit when things go well, but it was about the team.
In the 2018 Eastern Final, Trevor Harris set CFL playoff records for most touchdown passes and highest completion rate in a single game.
Here comes Trevor Harris.
I knew it was going to be a good day because the first play of the game, this is one I remember the most. I read the wrong side of the field.
Harris pulls it back.
I read the wrong person, and I threw it to the wrong guy, and it ended up being a completion. And I took a big hit for it. I was like, I just read the wrong side of the field, threw it to the wrong person, and it was a completion. I was like, this might be a good day.
Dumping it off, Deontay Spencer's gonna score, will he? Yes, he does! Touchdown!
It ended up being a little bit better than a good day. Definitely a cool moment. It's one of those ones where I'll look back on when I'm done and just relish.
Harris standing in, look out here! End zone, touchdown! Marco Dubois!
He caught a ball on a reset of a mesh concept we had. He scored, and he did some dance that he has no idea what he was doing. He tossed the ball down, and I just remember being like, I gotta go get this ball for him because that was his first touchdown.
Trevor Harris is painting a masterpiece.
He's going to go and save the football for Marco Dubois.
Seeing Brendan Galanders, that was his first touchdown. I remember making sure he got the ball.
Harris, Dominique Grimes.
Setting up another receiver. And it's Brendan Galanders, touchdown!
It was kind of one of those things where I was like, I just feel like anything we call is going to work today.
How good is Trevor Harris? 5 touchdown passes. He's tied his CFL playoff record. Right now, near 90%, which would be a CFL playoff record.
And then here goes Greg.
Harris, untouched today, and over the top. Look out! Greg Ellingson is going to score!
I remember when Greg fell in the end zone, I knew it was kind of over at this point. I remember coming off the field and Chris Hoffley was like, dude, you just set an all-time CFL record. And I was like, that's pretty cool, man. But like, we're going to Edmonton next week. Really, really cool to kind of be in that moment and kind of just take a sigh of relief knowing like, okay, we made it to the show. Now we've got one more step.
6th touchdown pass of the day.
Trevor Harris stands alone in CFL playoff history.
Records are meant to be broken. Somebody will break it someday. I don't really care about the numbers. I think stats are for losers. It's fun to kind of look at stats. Nobody goes to bed at night going like, man, Trevor Harris is 2,000 yards away from 35,000. Wouldn't that be awesome? That doesn't matter. Those things that don't matter. The lasting impact of the way that you treat people. I want to be known as somebody that turned over every stone because you always have goals in mind and things you want to do and things you want to accomplish. But you're always going to do things that you never expected, whether good or bad. If you have love for one another, those valleys become learning moments and that the ways that you can grow and the rebound can be higher. And so to me, it's about loving my teammates, loving my brothers.
One of the greatest performances in playoff history, if not the greatest. Undoubtedly, number 7.